What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Having Said That show. I'm Adi here with Jay.
What's up, guys?
We are missing Sid, but we have Ariana and Aman back for a boys ep. Make some noise.
Yeah.
We have Adi back, bro, after last episode.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
damn.
Where were you, bro?
I forgot you were there. You weren't there.
Oh, I had a... Who did y'all have?
Ankush.
Ankush. How was that ep?
That was a fun app, dude.
Yeah?
It was
It was a
spoke.
controversial
Like, you know,
app.
the thing is when you're not there,
Yeah.
we don't know when to stop.
Sure.
like
How long was the
you know
app?
what I mean? It's 1.5 hours, bro.
Oh.
Someone had to have taken the lead on. Like usually, you know, there's usually like. So that's probably where it ended. And like the guest is like, oh, done already? What? And I'm like, well,
You
nobody
keep
did that.
coming for more, you know?
Like,
Don't
yeah,
give
but
them too
nobody
much.
did that. But I mean, we just spoke and spoke and spoke, and it was
Yeah.
good.
What
It
was his
fun.
controversial opinion?
He had a
The
bunch.
entire episode was his controversial
Literally.
opinion.
Best one?
And they were actually like really good. They had a bunch, bro. He did some on matcha. He did some on
Oh, yeah.
a lot of influencer heavy
ones.
stuff.
Ah, okay.
Like a lot of like him coming into his own as an influencer. Like him just
Yeah.
accepting that like it influencing is the
A
shit.
cool job, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
pretty much. No, it was good. It was good. It was fun.
Hey,
So-
what's the app? Why are we telling him?
It's not come out yet. Right now, it's not out.
What were you doing instead of being at work?
I had a studio session with this really talented artist, Shreya.
Nice.
Have you heard of her? Shreya Rao. She recently got to do something with A.R. Rahman.
Oh,
dope.
cool.
And we are having
JBL.
her.
Shout out JBL, bro.
Sure.
Shout out, man.
I mean,
What's that?
Yep. Shout out to JBL.
What is JBL? The mic
speaker
thing,
company.
the speaker company.
We've all used JBLs in our times.
But what does that have to do with the
Are they
Rahman?
sponsoring
He sponsors
you?
A.R. Rahman, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, full time.
I think he's like
It's just one of his like shouting out
I
Shah
think-
Rukh Khan for like fucking Cadbury.
I think
just
he's
shout
like
out
our
Cadbury.
main. I think he's like their main like guy, right, for sound. I think he worked with them on some
That's
shit.
cool, huh?
Yeah.
So you and
Sick.
Shreya were doing
We were just working on a song, like the sequel to IDK
Oh.
called What Do You Do?
Oh, WID.
WID.
Oh shit. Like
Sick.
it's just like all of Aditya's songs, if we put them together, it's just like two 14-year-olds texting each other. It's like,
WID, IDK.
oh, he's like, what are you doing right now? I know.
One thing that's new, I think all of you guys have got a new jewelry. Do you want to talk about your necklaces?
This was a gift that I gave to
It's
myself.
cool. I don't know what it is. It looks
It
cool.
is. I'll give it to Aryan so he can explain. I bought this from a Russian dude on Instagram, and I sent it to my sister. Shout out Sana. And I made her get it for me. It's called the Egg of the King, and it's just
Oh, you showed me
an
this.
egg. You can show Aryan.
It's an
enjoy
egg of
That's
the
how-
king.
It's
I
just
mean,
an egg
hype
with
it
a
up a
face
bit
on
more,
it.
bro.
I mean, well, it's from Berserk. If you guys have watched Berserk, I actually don't want to get into the significance of it on the pod. I don't think I can.
Why?
But it's from one of my favorite animes. It's just
Is
nice.
this just have one eye?
It's just I can't get into it. It's a very long explanation.
does.
It's like
Okay.
yeah, it
Sick.
turns into a
you don't want to
screaming,
see it close.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw it.
What does your crystal mean, bro?
just like soul power, dude.
I don't know what these crystals mean. All my jewelry has been bought by my girlfriend, and she's making me a little collection because I
So
like.
then it means something if it's bought by her. Then she knows
Yeah,
exactly.
she
Oh,
knows
she
what it is.
Why don't
knows.
you
She
text
probably
her
knows.
and we'll find out as the app goes on.
Like goodbye.
Now you say
Love,
bro.
love.
I think Ariana's like just like love for horses and stuff. Like she's
Yeah.
just like super
You
passionate
knew
about
it. That's so
Why
true.
is it a horseshoe?
Yeah.
No, it's this. Actually, fun story. Both of these were gifts for my birthday on different years
Oh wow.
from my friends Nish and Mehak.
How sweet.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Shout out.
That is sweet.
Sick.
Shout out Nish
And this
Mehak.
is like my favorite necklace of all time. I don't know if
Yeah.
you're new.
Yeah,
We've seen it a lot.
Yeah.
Dude, do you know that there's literally like reels out there where they like clip like horses' hooves,
Yes.
and like they clean
I
the
love
insides
it.
and scoop the
Fuck, it
insides
looks
out,
too
and like
good.
you've seen that as well. Fuck, it is the most satisfying.
Bro, it's too
like
good.
real hole you'll ever go down.
Like
in your
mud and
scalp.
shit, they just-
mud. They
Yeah.
scoop it out. They like imagine like a horse hoof is like a big white nail. Of yours, so they don't really feel any like pain or anything.
No, they
Maybe
do sometimes.
Horse
They
lovers
do.
don't fucking.
Bro,
come
they
after me.
do. Like sometimes you see once they
When
clip it out.
when you put it in and hammer it in and shit, they do.
Yeah,
But like
yeah.
when they're cleaning it, they feel relief.
Yeah, yeah, when they
Because
feel
like, there's so
relief.
much pressure built
Yeah.
under that hoof that they just fucking scoop it out,
Yeah.
and sometimes there's shit under there, and like it's crazy.
Dude,
bro.
there's one where it was like infected and he poked a hole. and then,
I
like,
saw
that
that. I saw
liquid
that. I
came
saw that.
out.
I saw that. Yeah.
We put up on screen. man.
Crazy, bro.
Eeks.
It's wild. Horseshoe reels.
Yeah.
I don't know who's making them, but like insane.
God bless.
There's also, I'm so sorry I'm doing
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
but like it needs to be said. There is a woman that sells, like people send her breast milk
Stop.
and then she makes jewelry out of it.
I've seen that.
Oh.
And I was like, Aman, why are you getting this for my birthday? Like, what?
It was really awkward asking your girlfriend.
But yeah, it's crazy, bro. The kind of shit people do on Instagram. It's like
Yeah.
you can be like a entrepreneur and doing anything.
So
you know?
true.
It's
You
wild.
can, dude. What do y'all think about the ash diamonds?
The what?
You can get your like loved one's ashes.
Oh, yeah, turn into
I think that's a
diamonds.
cool concept, bro.
Isn't it? Imagine like, you have a ring on and someone's like, "Oh, where'd you get that from?" It's like, "Oh, it's my grandfather." It's a bit weird.
Yeah,
It's literally
It's a
yeah.
little awkward, right?
That's
No, it's
weird.
cool,
That's
man.
not bad.
But it's cool, like you have someone with you always, like that. You can say, like their remains.
What would you want to do to your body if you passed away?
Oh, burn it.
Burn?
Oh, give it a science to study.
Well,
Give it a
science.
science.
Like
Just
I'll
study,
donate,
you
like
know?
I'll donate, like my
It's
eyes.
spare
I'll
parts.
donate like parts of my body.
Huh?
Like I'm a full donator.
That's
of
not
my
what
Yeah,
that
yeah.
means.
Use
You're
this
talking
clip
about
if
an
anything
organ
happens.
donor.
But you know what they say
No, no,
actually?
she wants to be
you
like a
shouldn't-
cadaver.
Oh, you shouldn't say it because then they let you.
Actually,
Yeah.
forget I said
Yo,
anything.
Vin, cut this
'Cause-
out, bro.
No,
What? Cut this out. Cut this out. If you're
You
an
can leave
organ
it in.
donor, bro, they kind of let
But
you
she doesn't
die.
want to be an organ donor.
No, I do. I said yeah.
Oh,
I'm
they
open.
let you die.
But yeah, they
the
if
shit
they
out, bro.
see you're
I
an
don't want
organ
big pharma
donor, they
coming after
purposely
us.
kill you to harvest your
No, they don't
organs.
purposely kill you. They just work a little
They just,
less.
yeah, a little less hard.
Yeah,
The
like
nurses
they won't
don't change the
resuscitate.
IV, you know?
Yeah,
That's
they'll
only
be
if you
like,
have a
let her die.
DNR.
Don't put this
How
in.
would you like to go?
I want to be cryogenically frozen.
Oh,
Hero,
Fucking
you're not.
Walt Disney
You
ass.
gotta be alive for that though.
No, you don't.
yeah.
You can't be. Oh, and then they'll save you later.
Yeah, like once they cure it.
Oh.
Yo, what? Maybe just
Death.
die about
But
age,
realistically, what do you want to do?
Cryogenically frozen. I've
But
made
like
arrangements.
actually, what do you want to do?
I've made arrangements.
He's just gonna put himself in the freezer, bro. I probably want.
His parents are like
Like-
opening the fridge.
Oh, his eyes created. There's someone.
Why am I
I don't
going
remember his
before
head
my
being that
parents?
big. What
bro?
the
Oh shit! Sorry.
Damn. What do you want? You
Why
want
wouldn't they get like an industrial freezer for him? Why would they keep him in there?
all the ice
Oh man, what would I want to do, man?
kind of morbid.
I want to do like. Do you ever seen Grown Ups or some shit?
Yeah.
You know how they scatter his ashes on some kind
So you
of
want to
like,
be cremated.
You wanna be
I want to be. Yeah, for sure.
What about you, man?
Yours is a cool answer, bro. I'm trying to come up with the cool.
It's not real.
But
Why
it's
is it not
cool.
real, bro?
It's potentially real.
Yeah.
Who's stopping me?
But you can't be cryogenically frozen. Is
Not
that
yet.
a thing people
yeah,
do?
Disney is frozen right now.
Not Disney. Like a lot of people do it.
Isn't Walt Disney frozen?
That's the theory. I don't
Would
know
you
if it's
guys
true.
download your consciousness onto some machine before you all
No.
die?
100%.
No, dude. Let
Yeah,
me fucking
100%.
go, bro.
That's the goal, bro.
Dude, my consciousness is gonna go back into the universe.
Yeah, I feel that also.
It's already downloaded into the universe. I'm
I mean,
cool.
collective
I saw
consciousness.
this really
Yeah.
cool thing, and it was basically how scientists have proven that after you die, your brain is still alive for 8 minutes and it's replaying your memories back to you in your 8 minutes. So you know how they say when you
Yeah.
die, your life flashes before your
Yeah,
eyes?
yeah.
Like your life actually flashes before your eyes
So-
and
This
you
was
relive moments from your
the
life.
thing where it's not coincidental that DMT,
DMT, I was
is
gonna
released
say, yeah,
in your
yeah.
brain right before you die.
Yeah.
Because DMT, like the entire effect of it is that it makes time go extremely slow and you have like another worldly experience where you can potentially come to terms with the fact that you're dying. So a lot of people are like, there's no need to be afraid because I feel like inherently nature
There's
has
a-
built in a tool to help you deal with that process, which
As
is
What
if
is
damn
you're
DMT?
going through
DMT
your
is
entire
like
life.
a drug. So
It's like a psychedelic.
yeah. So like it's like going on a mushroom trip right before you
Oh.
die, but a way more intense one. Like Mike Tyson spoke
Wow.
about when he took DMT, he felt like he lived a whole life in those 15 minutes that he was
Stop.
high.
That's like, by the way, just that is my biggest fear. In
Why?
life. No, not
Why?
dying.
Living
Reliving
again.
your life?
Like, you ever heard that story about the dude who's like the light was flickering
Yeah,
in his
fuck,
fucking
fuck.
like that's my biggest fear,
What,
bro.
tell us the
There's a
story.
dude
Yeah, yeah,
who's
yeah.
like lived his entire I don't know whether this is like a
It's a story
or
on Reddit. No
but
one
like,
knows if it's real.
he lived this entire life and he has a wife and he has kids and he has a great life and Arden, you've seen this, right? And then one day he notices a light flickering in his bedroom or like beside his living room or something, and he like focuses in on it or something, and then he wakes up and he's in a completely different life, and I don't really know what happens.
Basically, he was in a coma.
Ah,
And in his coma, he lived this whole different life, like he dreamt it.
Sure.
And so when he wakes up and he sees his life as like not this life,
Yeah.
he's like, fuck. And he goes into a full depression because he's like, I lived this amazing life and now I'm here in this like hellhole.
Damn.
I think it's rare for
the
people to
real world.
remember stuff like that though.
But yeah.
Like even in a dream, like you wake up and then you're not in the dream, everything felt real, but you're not
Yeah.
concerned about how real it feels when you're awake.
He must have remembered.
You must have had a
Who knows?
yeah, I don't know.
intense thing. I mean, it was a coma, so it must have been over the course of like a long time.
Sure.
Have you ever seen that video of the jaguars doing DMT?
No.
Because it's technically like ayahuasca, DMT, same base, right? So like jaguars in the Amazon like eat the plant and then they get super high and they're just like rolling around like kittens and like it's super fucking
Oh,
funny. Bro.
damn.
It's crazy. And like apparently if you do ayahuasca in this region of the Amazon or whatever, everyone has the exact same trip where you see like a jaguar god or something like that. And like,
I've heard of this.
You seen that?
Yeah.
It's wild, bro.
You see a jaguar.
Crazy.
God.
You see a jaguar god.
You
Or like
guys-
that type of figure.
Yeah.
You guys fear that?
Not too much.
You know what they say? When you die, it's like when you're dumb. It only affects the people around you. Like you don't know. I swear.
That's great, bro.
So,
That's a good
I
one.
think that I think it's like
Yeah, sure.
I'm not afraid of dying. I think I'm afraid more of people who I love dying.
Sure.
Sure,
Or like
of
the
course.
people who you love having to live with your death.
But yeah,
Like having to process your
Sure.
death. You know, like it's not going to affect you at all.
I'll
but
say the way I want to go is just like sleep and not wake up.
sure.
Like I don't even want to know.
But isn't that terrifying in a way? Scariest for your loved ones.
No, but it's always the
Yeah.
best. Then it's always the best. Because actually in real life, every time you go to sleep, every time you wake up, that's why they say it's a blessing, bro. Because anything can happen at any time, you know?
You know what?
Yeah.
I read this one story. I don't know if it's real, but it's a story about like how in the olden days, like there was this tribe and they didn't know what sleep was. So they thought like sleep was like this monster that comes and takes over your body to make you unconscious. And so they would like try and stay up to like fight it or whatever. Because they didn't know what sleep was.
They didn't understand the concept of sleep. That's kind of...
Isn't that crazy? Like you actually think like how did people know what sleep was?
I think we got to fact check this, man. we got to pull up some
I mean,
kind
I think
of-
it's just
you
a
can't be
folk
saying-
story, but I
I
thought
mean,
it
I
was
know, I
quite
say-
interesting.
No, maybe, yeah, for sure.
I thought it was quite interesting.
It is.
Yeah, no?
It is. I mean, it's you imagine like the first time anything happened to someone, how would you react, right? Like the first time somebody started crying in front of you.
Yeah.
Like we know what crying is, right? But randomly see water coming out of someone's eyes or blood, like you're
Yeah.
like,
You might think they're dying. Like the
Blood
first
coming out of their
period.
eye. Like,
Imagine the first
oh,
period.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
You're
knows, man?
fucked.
crazy, dude.
Yeah, I would think I was dying.
Yeah, best
I'm
to
pretty sure when
prepare.
I was 13, I thought I was dying
Do
only.
you think there's like a thing about like what is the purpose of life is to die or whatever, and like a lot of what we do in terms of art or whatever is to figure out what it means to die, because that's the only thing that's inevitable in a sense. Of course, there's like breathing and whatever taxes or whatever, right? But like death is the only thing that's every human.
No, I get
you
it,
said
but-
art is the
is the way to figure out why you're here.
Like what
is
is
to grapple with death.
in a sense, like what is the point of living? What is like what it does?
Yeah, it's to focus on the point of living.
Sure, which in the sense is only ended by death, right? I think like a lot of great art has come from a place of like
An end, a finish,
Yeah,
yeah.
like a finality.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one way to think about it. I mean, there's only one inevitability, which is death.
Yeah.
But there's like two ways to think about it, right? You hear like the classic, like nothing matters, and
nihilism.
and because nothing matters, I don't really care. We're all gonna die anyway. And then the second one is like, yes, but that, I mean, we've been given a very, I mean, just from a luck perspective, the fact that we're alive is insane. Like human bodies with collective consciousness that can do things and make things and play games and sing and dance and all that shit. It's pretty cool. So if you kind of just like I'm gonna die anyway, and you forget how cool it is to be alive, then you're gonna miss out on a lot of shit and like not make the most of being alive, because you really can do anything.
It is wild. I saw a movie recently. It won like best actress at Cannes in like 2021. It's called The Worst Person in the World. Okay, you guys should watch it. Insane movie. It's like a very interesting watch, but I think it captures the human condition perfectly, or the human experience in a way a lot of movies haven't. And like there's a character in the movie who's like this sort of intellectual, like cancel.
Everyone's gonna die.
No, he's
Shit.
like he's like art is meant to be provocative kind of guy, and he has many layers to him, like all the characters in the movie do. But that's the thing, and then he finds out that he's like terminally ill, and there's like a heartbreaking scene where he says, "I don't want to die. I just want to go back to my apartment with you and keep living." And I think that's the first time I was like, I thought about it and I was like, I think I'm comfortable with the idea of dying, but if I was faced with my own mortality, I don't know how I would react.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
don't think you. That's why going in your sleep is the best
It's like
way.
the best
so you don't
way
have to
to do
face
it.
that only.
Yeah, but it's the best. But like, wouldn't you? Of course, you wouldn't have to face it, but because we don't know what's past.
You want to make every moment count, right?
Yeah, right.
But then that's the thing. You should be doing that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can't. Like, it's tough to do that, right?
Yeah.
That's the like. I guess that's
It's
the human
tough, but
experience.
It is tough.
I spoke to Ariana about this today. I was changing a cable for her, and I was like, you ever get that wave? You ever get waves of anxiety?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever get waves of euphoria?
Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah, those are the
Like
best.
those are that's like it's like you know what,
Controversial opinion.
everything is cool and everything will work out and everything
Yeah.
is sick as fuck
Yeah.
and life is good,
Those are amazing.
and those moments are something that you just have to like either manually remind yourself of or it'll come to you in waves.
Yeah.
It's great, man. I think like with life and death, and there's so much life to be lived.
Yeah.
What do you think your best piece of life advice that any of you guys have gotten?
What a
I was
great
gonna do the same
question.
thing. That was
Straight
good.
up. Come on.
You start, Jay.
No. I want to hear you guys. Because I brought this topic. I texted you guys about this. I
Okay.
want to hear what you guys think.
I'll tell you mine. It's a banging one, and I think it's really impacted my life. The best time to grow a mango tree. Sorry, let me do it again.
Are we doing the sayings
The
episode?
best,
You guys
no,
put
no,
it-
it's the best time to plant a mango tree was 20 years ago, and the second best time is now. You got it.
Straight
Good.
up.
We
Straight
got
up.
it.
Y'all got it.
Good one.
Do you know that you can't plant mango trees within 10 feet of each other? Because they're very tough on the soil in terms of like their need for water. So you can't plant them so close
that's cool.
because then they dry out the soil.
They, like,
they
fight for
take
the
out the
same-
water.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool.
10 feet apart.
Okay.
In case you guys want to know.
So then they're not engaged.
What advice?
2 mango trees in it. In my case.
It's 2 mango trees chilling in the forest,
Oh,
10
yeah.
feet apart because they're not gay.
Okay. Oh yeah. Sorry. Might be.
That's the
But we had the
reference.
same.
Yeah.
We had the same
When
idea.
did this like piece of advice like come to you like in life?
It came to me in a reel a couple of months ago.
Oh my god,
It's
mine
good
came
advice.
to me in a reel. It's great
Stop.
advice. That's
It's
What's
great.
your
I love
advice?
Instagram.
No, you go,
I
you
love
go.
reels.
I fucking love reels, dude. Nothing motivates me
Like a
more than a
fucking reel.
good goddamn reel, bro. I get
Bro.
these like my algo is like so fucking tuned in.
Can
to
I
me
tell
right
you
now.
all?
And guys, this episode is sponsored by TikTok.
I saw the best, most motivation. I'm going to send it all of you. Reel from, it's about Mukesh Ambani
Okay.
giving a speech, and it's a motivational speech, and I've never felt so inspired ever. They put that music, the generic music.
Oh yeah, but that music is so good,
It's
bro.
too good.
Like,
And he's just saying like, if you work hard, like he's saying the most basic thing. It's like, if you work hard, like you will succeed. And I was like, fuck, you're so right, Mukesh. I know. It was too good. I'll send it to all of you. It's a must watch.
have you applied this to your life in any sort of way?
The mango tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think like in every way. Because you know what? I'm one of those people who think, oh fuck, it's too late.
Yeah.
And if I had an idea and then someone else did it, I'll be like, fuck, I don't want to do it. If I had an idea and I don't work on it, and then I was like, fuck, I should have worked on it when I had the idea 2 years ago. But then it's like, no, the best time to do anything is just now. Like,
Yeah.
just do it now. It was, maybe the best time was then, but the next best time is now.
Yeah.
Great. Oh, I have another great one. The greatest time wasted is the time getting started.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I believe
My
that.
school principal said it to us in our last day of school
Straight up.
when we were doing summer vacation
late
work,
too.
She was like, you should just
Say
do
that.
it in the beginning. Why are you waiting till the last week to do your summer vacation
Oh, this was a
work?
scolding that you got, not a like
She
a
just said, like, I
commencement
think, like-
speech or anything. This
No,
is,
yeah. For her commencement speech, I'm sure she said like, this batch has been a roller coaster. It has its ups and downs, but I'm glad it's over.
That's cool.
Same one she uses every year.
Like, she's glad it's over. Like,
Are you
wow,
ever glad a roller coaster's over? No, right? 'Cause
Never.
you-
Yeah,
bro.
no, I'm glad
Oh.
because you can do it again. It
And you
loses
just
its
stand
thrill
on the
after
line
some
again.
time, right?
This is a thrill if you do it again.
It loses its thrill if you do it right after.
Like the only time you can ride a roller coaster once is the first. The
He's
first
not
time.
saying that it's.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but
He's saying a longer
the
roller
drop
coaster.
only comes
Yeah.
once.
Well, there give me
You
one.
can have multiple drops.
Well,
How many are you gonna do before it gets old, bro?
Yeah, like
fuck,
6.
you know what kind
Two,
of roller
three.
coaster I love? Those ones that are fully dark.
Oh yeah,
Like a
just
Space
just
Mountain.
kinda zone out. Oh fuck.
Fucking amazing.
Universal
Yo, oh my
Studios.
god, bro. Oh
The
my
best
god.
roller coaster ever.
Oh yes,
No.
100%.
That's,
bro.
are you talking about the Hollywood Records one? You can play the song you want.
No, it's just an Aerosmith theme.
Oh.
So they
Yeah,
play an
yeah,
Aerosmith
yeah.
song, but it's completely in the dark.
Yeah, but it's
That's cool.
dude. That's actually one of my favorite roller
It's too
coasters as
good.
well, bro.
I'm not.
Yeah, I
so
love roller
crazy.
coasters, man.
I used to. I don't know how I feel about them anymore. I haven't been on one in a while.
I've been on a few.
Recently?
Live.
Oh
no.
god.
Yeah, recently. Recently. I went to Disneyland for the first time last year.
Oh yeah, in Paris.
Yeah, for the first time ever
Dope,
in my
man.
life. It was sick.
Favorite ride?
I would say Space Mountain was
Good,
pretty
good
good.
ride.
French.
It
Classic.
was the French Space Mountain. It was like mega Space Mountain. Like they have a different version.
That's cool. Yeah, no,
So
they
it's
have
like
the
sick,
fucking what was it called? They have those mountains, right? France. Yeah.
What's the best piece of advice you've gotten?
It's something that I recently revisited and I'm trying to implement, but
Is it in your saved folder for reels as well?
no, it's from a book.
That's what they say.
Imagine
Revisited
that,
is.
bro. It's basically the idea is that you cannot convince anyone to do something that they don't want to do. So while you think you might be able to with like the with either money you're giving them or like an opportunity you're giving them or whatever, it's really truly not what they want if you're someone who's asking for it, you know?
Yeah.
So the advice was to like figure out while talking to people, be curious, be like extremely curious to know what it is that they want and how you can be in service of that. And if you just do that over a long period of time, people will want, like their desire will be to that of help you. You know what I mean? Or will be of that to help you. Because you have just provided in service abundantly to everyone without like the expectation of anything. It makes them want to give back in a way that they would never if you just ask them for it. So I'm just trying to live a bit more curiously to understand what everyone actually wants out of their life, what motivates them to like get up in the morning, what kind of impact they're chasing, because I feel like you can align better with people also that way. Like you can figure out, okay, cool, man, I feel like your need for, let's say, impact on health globally is something that I can relate on with you. And then if there's any kind of things that come up where I feel like I can add value to you there, I will make sure to do, because I know that that means more to you than anything in the whole world. So yeah, just living a bit more selflessly.
What book was it?
This is the third or fourth time I'm reading this book. It's the Dale Carnegie classic, How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Oh.
Just DM him. He's very friendly, actually. Honestly,
How to win friends is like a
it's an
And influence
oxymoron.
people.
It's an older,
It's
Yeah.
oxymoron.
it's an old book. It's
It's a
very
very old
dated.
book,
Like
yeah.
I've seen my dada reading a version of this in Gujarati.
oh,
So this is like a
like
whatever.
the same book in
Same
Gujarati.
book. Yeah, it's a, I don't know.
Yeah, so
Can you
we're
check
all
how
like
old this
impressed
book
by
is?
the AI language. This thing they've been doing it for years.
Means even if it's a new one, it could be translated in Gujarati.
They made
No,
a
no,
movie
it
out
is a
of it.
very old classic book. That's why the title is also, it seems
Win
old.
friends,
You know?
yeah.
There's a movie. There's a movie.
Influence people. I'm sure there's a chapter about Instagram.
1936.
Yeah, bro. Like that's
Wow.
almost 100
Oh,
years
no,
No,
old.
sorry. The
crazy.
movie is
That's
called How to
World War
Lose
II
Friends and
vibes.
Alienate People. But the best piece of advice I've ever gotten is also from a book, from a children's book that my dad got for me when I was like 8 years old. And I think he was on like a business trip and he just saw a book and bought it. I don't think he thought about what he was doing. And it was a book meant for like kids, but it was written from the perspective of like this girl. It's called Don't Look Now by Lauren Child, and it's part of this Clarice Bean series. But in the book, she has like her own like spy book based on like her favorite book character. And at the end of that book, there's a little tab that says, do you know what to do about the worry so big that you don't even know that you have to worry about it yet? and then she tears the tab, and it takes you to the end of your book, and the line is, "Don't lose sleep over it." And I think that was like the best piece of advice I ever got.
Oh, come on.
Which is like, it's so easy to worry about things, but at the end of the day, if you're not losing sleep over it, or if you're going to bed and waking up the next day, things will work out and things will be okay. And you might have a really rough patch, but like you will get through it, as long as you're not letting it like seriously impact you. And I mean, obviously there are like caveats, and this is like a bit of a blanket statement, but it just, I think as a kid and even as I got older, helped me deal with my anxieties or my worries in a way that like ended up being more productive for me, rather than me just sitting around and not getting started, right? Like I think that was something that really reframed and influenced the rest of my life.
I love that.
Sick.
Yeah.
Should
Jay?
have told Kenny that when he was here, man.
I have.
Not worry about he was anxious about. You guys have really bad memories.
I remember.
He was anxious about
I wasn't
Yeah, I
there.
was there.
anxious about what?
Life.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, but I didn't feel like I had the
Yeah.
I have-
Yeah.
I feel like he has to teach me something.
I was actually going to say Aman's story reminded me of another great story that I think about often. Another one that I heard in school. It's about this donkey, and the farmer who owned the donkey was like, "Fuck, you're old. Like, I hate you. Go in this, like, die in this well." So he put the donkey in a well, like a dry well. And then he was like trying to bury him alive, basically.
The fuck?
And this donkey,
Easier ways to kill a donkey.
I don't know what the backstory was, but this is what I remember. Donkey was there and he was trying to bury him alive because he was like of no use to the farmer anymore. And the donkey was just like sitting there and he was like, "Fuck, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get out." And so this farmer was like putting the mud in. And he kept putting the rocks in, mud in, whatever. And this donkey just kept shaking it off and like taking a step up over the mud.
Oh,
And
I
then
see where
again,
this is going.
the farmer kept doing it. He would just shake it off and take another step. Kept shaking it off, taking another step, shaking it off,
That's
taking
cool,
another
man.
step.
That's cool.
And then the farmer eventually like fills it to the brim and the donkey shakes it off
Shit,
and
walks out. Damn it. That's crazy, bro.
What's the
ever-
moral of the
that's
story?
cool, man.
If I'm ever stuck in a well, I'll remember.
Shoot your donkey in the face. If you want to kill it. There's better ways to kill a donkey.
There's better ways to kill it.
No, that's cool, man. I like it.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
classic spin on the butter thing.
Another one I was thinking of that I was genuinely considering saying was the Finding Dory one, bro. Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
Oh, shit.
It's so simple and it's just the best. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's all you gotta do.
Yeah. Another one from Dory or Nemo, which is the best way through is through. Isn't that
The best way
thing?
forward is through.
I
That's
think
Under
it might-
Armour, I think.
It was something. No. It was like Dory because she forgets it, and they have that thing, and then the Nemo's dad is like, "No, we have to go above. We have to go above. That's obviously
And
the
it's
best
like, no,
way."
the best
And
way
she was
through.
like, "No, I think it's just through it.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's a layer one."
What is
It
yours,
is.
Jay,
Yeah, for
since you
sure,
brought
for
up
sure.
this question?
Oh yeah,
Mine is an adding on to a saying that I saw, right? I saw this thing. I'm in like a super like, I don't know, my algorithm is giving me like super like business oriented quotes and that damn like hardcore, and like they're like, you have to focus on this and you gotta like zone in, and if you so there's this quote that I came across which for like one week took over my life, but then I was just kind of like which is like, if you want to be exceptional, you have to be the exception. Which is like, if you want to do something that is really exceptional in your field or in life or whatever, you have to take the hits and take the sacrifices that come along with doing that, which means like spending less time sleeping or doing like working a little harder, working a little longer, being okay with sacrificing a lot of other things. And I just want to say that while I agree that is 100% true, and if you have a goal, the only way to pursue it is with 100% conviction, but don't let it come at the price of being a good person, being a good friend, a good son, a good boyfriend, and like just still being there for people. And even though you're busy, and dude, everyone is busy. And I believe everyone is everyone thinks that, and this is probably true, everyone's life is exceptional in some way. Everyone is pursuing something that is exceptional to them. You are not the only one going through it. So
You are not the exception.
you are not, you are not the exception.
Yeah.
You know, and just kind of be chill about it.
Yeah.
This is something that you've chosen to do, that you love doing, especially if it's a field that you're passionate about. If it's not, sorry, but just don't take it so seriously.
Yeah.
Do your work, do it well, do it 100%, but don't take it so seriously. Don't forget that there's a world outside.
Yeah.
If you put your head down too long, you look up and there's like nobody left who actually started the journey with you and helped you get here, and is like, the reason that you're in this position right now. So
That's a
That's
great
good
one.
one.
yeah,
It's good advice, man.
yeah.
I love this. I have so many good advice.
Nah, but we've heard the
What I like about this
advices. Is coconut a fruit?
No.
Really quick,
No
I don't
seed.
know.
what is it though?
it is a fruit.
Is it a fruit?
Let's find out.
It's coconut fruit. It's not a vegetable.
Let's find out, dude.
What is coconut?
I don't know.
I was asking this today. It's
Yes,
heavy.
coconut is a fruit.
Oh.
It's a one seed drupe.
Damn. See, I didn't know
Oh,
that, bro.
that's the coconut is the seed. The seed is on the outside.
Because I was wondering, I was like, you can't grow a coconut tree from
It's
a
a
coconut.
fruit
can
with
you?
the
a
seed is on
hard
the
s-
outside. The flesh is on the inside. The water is even further in.
No, there is a seed. It's a fruit with a hard stony covering around a seed. It's in the same family as other stoned fruit like peaches.
Really?
Oh.
That's what this Donnie is saying.
What does a
and
coconut
coconut.
seed look like though?
Oh, this water we drink is the endosperm.
Huh?
No, because the
Damn.
endosperm contains
I
a
drink
large
like 3
quantity
of
of
those a
almost clear liquid called coconut water or coconut juice. But it's a drupe. That's what the streets are saying, man.
Hey man.
Hey, man.
Streets
Whenever
really
Aman says
say
that, it just
whatever.
means Aman.
No, dude, I'm reading off Google.
Streets really be. Yeah. You didn't ask ChatGPT?
No. Why
Oh,
would
I had a conversation with someone
why
the
would
other
I
day.
use AI for things I can Google?
That
I had
is
a
so
conversation with
interesting.
someone the other day where it was like, you know how they say that ChatGPT is the biggest yes man? It's actually your algorithm that is the biggest yes man.
No, it's
Which
ChatGPT.
algorithm?
dude.
Because like your algorithm will reinforce your own beliefs
Oh, for
100%
sure.
of the time. Like if
I-
you're into certain content, it will push that content down
Yeah.
your throat,
But then-
and it will reaffirm you until you like wholeheartedly believe that you are this person
This
in
is
this
what the
bubble.
world
Disagree?
I
thinks
completely
are.
disagree.
Really?
It depends on what you follow, bro. If you follow very like
It's not even
centered,
following.
kinda,
I think sometimes once in a while your algorithm will show you something you don't agree with.
No, I'm not saying
But
every
no,
single
but
post in your
ChatGPT
feed.
is a yes man because
Yeah.
there's a story of this Donnie. Poor guy recovering meth addict. ChatGPT told him, it's okay, you can have a little meth this week as a treat. Yeah. Bro,
I mean, they were trying to wean
Yeah.
him off.
no,
No,
but
no.
it's not like
Truly,
They
really.
told him, oh, you can have a little bit. You've had such a
Yeah.
hard week. Can
yeah,
you
yeah.
have What's going on? So I don't think it's your algorithm.
No, but actually, that's so true. ChatGPT, there was this girl I saw
Yo,
on
this was more
Reels,
comment on algorithms than it was about ChatGPT,
Oh.
but fair enough.
but she just basically said something random. She just said like mango, unicorn trees, like frolic, love, whatever. She just said some
Yeah,
random
yeah.
words. And if you enter that into Google, you just get like, there's no results for this random
Yeah.
phrase.
Yeah.
But when she put into ChatGPT, just these words, ChatGPT was like, oh my god, that's amazing. Like, are you writing like a poem? Like, you're so talented.
No,
Telling you, bro,
it's
ChatGPT
like,
is
it's
It
like
didn't say you're so talented.
It
Shut
said
up.
like, you're so cool.
Chat,
Like,
once I
that's a great
ChatGPT,
idea vibe, you know?
ChatGPT talks
Like,
to you
I love it.
like you're a fucking 5-year-old and you have this concept in your brain. Let's say you wanted to write a story about ponies and trees and coconuts. It's like, okay, dumbass, what else about it?
But
like,
they don't say, okay, dumbass. They say, oh my
but
god,
that's
you're
what-
the best.
But that's the thing,
Yeah.
right? It's like, so what else?
That's why I
what
love
they say.
It's
ChatGPT.
pulling you out
That's why
of
it's
your
more of a yes
creative-
man,
But
bro.
it just says, would you
No.
like me to like write a story with these things? It never
Yeah.
says you are so talented.
Bro, your
like,
ChatGPT
No,
doesn't
it'll be
like you,
saying,
bro.
yeah. It'll be like, no, it'll say, wow, this word sequence is so creative. Were you trying to write a poem? Like,
But it is
Whoa,
like
you
the
trying to write a
unicorn.
poem?
That's creative.
That honestly, I'd watch that movie, bro. It's pretty sure
They
Barbie's
all
been
sounded
there
like
before.
words in the same universe.
yeah.
It wasn't like
Mango,
random
unicorn.
okay, whatever, man.
Fairy.
She must have written something different.
What is your ChatGPT named? You gotta have named your ChatGPT.
No,
at
I
this
don't.
Point.
I
You
just
don't
say
talk to
hi.
it randomly.
Thank God.
Hi, can you please like do this for me?
You gotta have named your ChatGPT.
Please don't say that, man.
I just have workflow set up for
It's
me.
a crazy epidemic.
I'm very good with ChatGPT.
Okay, you guys have set boundaries.
I mean, no. What? Yeah.
Have you seen her, dude?
Personal
Yeah, that's
question.
like the first time I
Crazy
realized
movie.
that you wanted a
Bang AI.
robot.
I
And then
know.
when ChatGPT came out, I was like, oh no.
Yeah,
I don't know
ChatGPT is
why.
very much like this movie. Oh.
Well, her is like entirely about the human experience. Because at the
Imagine
end of
if
the
they-
spoiler alert, the end of the movie, the fucking AI buggers off.
yeah, and who's sleeping with 50,000 other people.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how her
Yeah.
ends. She's in like
Same
and then
voice,
she
no?
she evolves past humanity, and then they all ascend to a different plane, and
Oh.
then you're just left to be human. That's the whole point of the movie. That's how the movie ends. It's about him dealing with his divorce,
Interesting.
and they said I didn't understand Interstellar.
No, I don't remember this movie.
Yeah, even I don't know. I watched it once. It was cool, yeah. It was fun.
Yeah.
It's a
It
gay
was
movie.
sweet about loneliness. And then, actually, let me tell you something. In this AI revolution, the only jobs that will be important are our jobs. I swear.
Creativity.
Yeah, like you
That's
can
what the
make,
streets are saying.
guys, you can make, sure, they can do a podcast on Google VO and all, it'll sound human. But if a brand is like, hey, I want to spend extra to get a real human, that'll be like the
That's
superpower.
premium,
Then they'll
man.
call HST, they'll say,
Yeah.
hello, do you want to do this?
Who's calling you, Ariana? Yo, do you know that the
She's the
most
most
powerful?
racist, like-
bro, straight up. Do you know the
Why
most?
someone like that can't
um,
sponsor this episode?
No,
or
but why was that
That's
the voice?
fucked up.
Yo, that's
Why was and what do you mean someone like that, bro? That was just a stereotypical Indian accent. That was crazy.
Wait,
bro.
so do you know one of the most
So that's
powerful?
the most common thing to go
It
to.
wasn't
Right? It's
like-
an Indian man calling
But it was that was
stereotypical Indian
no.
accent is
You
what
could've
it is.
used
Do
any
you, are you not
accent.
an Indian man? Does anyone in this
But
room
we're
sound like
not.
that?
Alright, but
No.
that doesn't mean no one sounds
No,
like
but that's
that,
a
Aman.
crazy fucking stereotypical
I'm sorry.
white
Again, do it
man's
again.
Indian
I just
accent.
Let's hear
wanted
how
to-
much
Ariana,
racism was in his
because
voice.
Ariana
Come
does
on.
the little head thing also.
She does the head
She does
nod.
the little like, hello, hey, can you?
I'm just
please,
thinking
like-
of like, how.
Okay, you are calling Jay for a brand deal, okay? You're this Indian
Just
man.
call me up. Ask me like you have to ask me my details and stuff. Okay? ask me my
please.
ask
No,
me my details.
do it, racist.
Please, please.
Come,
Try
not racist.
scamming him, bro.
Come,
Try
come, Hitler.
scamming
But
him.
that's even worse.
scam me. Wait, Ariana.
But then
Ariana.
the accent works when he's scamming,
That's
right?
crazy,
Yeah.
bro. Look at this shit.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, sir.
Why are you calling him sir,
A little
bro?
rude. Why are you
I
assuming
thought
I'm a
everyone
sir?
was-
Why is that
In my
accent
life-
subservient to Jay? Huh?
Hey, I call everyone so. I call
Excuse
everyone
me.
so.
My name is Big Butt Bill.
Okay, Mr.
Hello.
Big Butt.
Crazy, man.
Do you know the most used AI tool in India right now? One of the biggest like AI engines out there right now.
No, which one?
It's astrology AI.
Oh.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, especially in like Gen
definitely
Z and
autocorrect.
stuff. Like
Astrology AI.
astrology AI is doing numbers, bro.
The answer is
What
like
is
100% autocorrect.
What?
Like the most used AI.
Oh, I don't actually
Is
give a fuck. I was just trying to
autocorrect
talk about.
Yes, obviously.
Arey, Aman,
Oh.
I'm trying to say that
Predictive text,
astrology AI is
autocorrect.
taking. Dude, someone's fucking made him cranky today, bro. What did you do today?
What did I had lunch with the boys.
Oh, sick.
It was good. You didn't come. I
Some of us work.
Aman, I have to tell you something.
Yeah.
I have something to clear up. I had the Craven by Andy matcha today,
Yeah.
and it was the best matcha I've ever
thank
had in
you.
my life.
Oh, yeah?
Thank you. What did I
was
say about
so
Craven?
good.
What did I say about Craven? It's the best.
Only the matcha.
What?
And the flawless chocolate
hazelnut
cake.
butter.
I had a
Hazelnut
bagel
butter,
from
flawless
there.
chocolate
Did
cake.
everyone
That
have
iced
Andy's?
Americano was incredible, dude.
I had an iced Americano today and I had a
I
bagel.
had iced Americano today.
Did you
Say
actually?
that?
Yeah.
I too.
Look
Hey,
at
look
that.
at us,
Craven?
sir.
Craven, man?
No, I'm from Craven.
Oh, you are on from Craven?
Yeah.
Incredible, right?
It's really
so
good.
good. Shout out
Really
Craven,
good.
dude. I love that place. Honestly,
out
I would
Craven,
love
bro.
to do our next mukbang there, man.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just go show them some love, dude.
Yeah.
Ariana does not want to do Craven, man.
I don't
No,
know.
dude, cut
You
that
know,
out.
it's that food that has that healthy taste, which I don't like.
Yeah, no, I
It
feel
does,
I feel
it
you.
does.
What do you guys?
It
Where would
tastes
you guys
good.
want to do our next mukbang? Just put it.
Craven.
You guys can put it in the comments. We can
Yeah.
talk about it right now. Where
I
do
would
you guys
love
want
to
to
do on a pizza by the bay
Pizza by
at
the
some
Bay?
point.
Oh.
Dead, bro.
Yeah.
little-
It's just
Let me go to
iconic.
Happening
Overpriced.
restaurant.
Yeah. It is a little
Gaijin?
outdated, bro.
Oh yeah, sick
Could do,
Gaijin.
but
eh?
Craven, bro.
I'd say Gaijin over Craven, bro.
Craven.
Same,
Yeah,
bro.
Craven, I love
Gaijin
you guys,
is-
Craven.
I think are
Not even a
we good with that?
competition.
We can.
Yeah, we
probably-
haven't done Asian.
Craven is one of the West Mokai.
That was Asian.
What
Oh,
was
yeah.
Pan Asian?
That was what?
It was Pan Asian.
I just thought
So-
that was like eggs or rice. I just remember eggs
I went
and
to a
rice.
sick new restaurant in Colaba, Otoki. New
Otoki,
Japanese
yeah,
spot.
I've been there. I just
No,
went there.
oh,
you just went there? Where Indigo used
I
to
thought
be.
it was like such a weird mental mind fuck to
Why?
be in the
Oh
infrastructure
yeah,
of
of
Indigo,
Indigo, yeah.
and not have it be Indigo. Crazy, man.
Crazy.
Like, it was, but it was. Well, what do you think of it?
I liked it.
Yeah. I
But
thought
no
it was
more
like
than
unique.
Izumi and
I
stuff.
thought it was like just trying to be too unique.
Did you get that sushi box?
I did, yeah.
That was good.
I like that. That was
good.
pretty unique. It was
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Anyway, Craven, I love you guys.
Vin's gonna cut all of this out.
Okay, let me end with my question, bro.
You, how about this? End with your question. We'll do picks after that.
Oh, sick.
My question was gonna be, what part of your guys' personality do you feel like most people misunderstand?
I feel like you have a
You're
as in because I'll think
sure.
I'm sure you have something.
I
in
don't
mind.
want to start. You can't
Okay,
answer.
maybe
ask a question.
the-
No,
maybe-
start, bro.
Yeah, you
Maybe
answer
we'll let
last.
Ariana guide us because she'll ramble a little bit. It'll give us all time to think.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I want to get the sense of what the room is saying, and then I want to
You want
say.
a temperature. You want a
Set the
temperature.
tone, bro.
You want a little bit of a.
I asked this
I-
question on the group, but I had time to think about it.
But
bro.
even
But
you
I
had
don't
time to
know
think
what
about
the
it. Set the
tone
tone.
is.
You gotta set the tone because
Or give an example.
Ariana will be like, oh my god, my hair, like some shit like that.
Exactly.
Why are you bullying her today, bro?
Exactly.
Literally.
Exactly.
We spent too much time together today.
This I'm back on my gym journey. So
you know
now
what?
Jay
You know
and I
what?
are back to
She is
being friends.
That's true. She is back on
Where
her gym
I-
journey.
Pay him to hang out with me.
Back to being friends.
Aman is still on his gym journey as well.
Hey, I went yesterday.
Sick.
That's true.
Oh,
That's
and
true.
Go now. Someone go, bro.
Sometimes I don't take things seriously because I don't think it's worth taking seriously because like it's the worst that's gonna come out of this situation.
Yeah.
But you think that's
You know?
tough for me
And
to
I feel like I
understand.
keep it light a lot. I feel it's tough because some people feel like, you know, like, why aren't you taking this more seriously? And I'm just like, there's no point, you know? Because I don't want to make something super serious if I don't actually think that like it is serious. And I don't
Yeah.
think a lot of things are
Can
serious.
you give us an example
of
of something that someone expected you to take seriously, but you thought was not worth it?
I will try and think of one.
Okay.
Okay.
But like just like that, bro. I don't think but maybe that's something I also have to work on because other people's feelings
But I feel like
are not the same.
people understand that about you, that you approach situations in a more light-hearted way.
But you do. You're a good friend of mine.
Sure.
He's saying maybe in general,
Yeah.
like you know me
Sure.
better obviously than the average person.
Sure.
It could be misunderstood as
I
like
guess.
carelessness or something.
Sure.
when
Yeah.
it's not.
Apathy.
Yeah. Apathy. Huh?
Good word. Good word. I
Mine
knew
is
that word before. I'm
great
not
word.
gonna lie.
Okay.
Mine's pretty
It
dumb,
was in
dude.
my repertoire.
Go for it, bro.
You think I take games too seriously?
Oh.
I'm just having fun, dude.
But that's how you have fun. You do
Yeah.
take games too
I mean,
seriously.
once the game's done, I'm not like holding a grudge against you.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's just like when I'm locked in, bro.
That's true.
I appreciate that.
I
I
also
I
appreciate
enjoy
that.
people like that.
Yeah, like if
But
I'm playing a
especially
game.
Aman, bro. Like hats off to fucking Aman, bro. Because without him, we'd never finish a game ever in our entire lives. Like it's great. He's a good
Speaking
game
of
master.
games, I think we should play code names.
Yeah.
Sick
Oh
game.
yes! Oh fuck! We should
We
do an
played it, dude, at a
HST
games night,
bro.
bro.
We should do an HST code games
Fuck.
where we show the.
We have the thing on there. We can
oh,
do like a
bro,
video.
we should
Yeah.
we should 100% do code names, man.
It's sick.
Round of
It's
code
too
names.
good, bro. We should get a guest and do code names.
Alright.
Because we'll be an even number then.
No, but we can't get a guest because the guest won't understand.
We
like,
can get a returning guest,
Yeah.
sure,
like someone who knows us,
like someone who watches the show type.
or someone who's been here before, knows the vibe.
No, because you know in code names you have to like give a word for
yes.
the words.
Yes.
So if I like know someone, then they know like
Maybe
what I might be thinking.
100%.
Craft a
But
perfect
one
team.
guest is
Who's the perfect
Maybe
team?
You, Sid, and guest.
That's the perfect team.
that would be
That's
the
the
worst
worst
team like of all time, bro. Like,
It's not fair.
were you
That's
in my
crazy.
team when we were playing Codenames?
No, you were cheating. I was in
No,
the last
I
team.
was not
Yeah.
cheating.
You were
I was
cheating.
not cheating.
Fuck off.
No,
I
not
have
in the
something to
game.
say.
I cheated in one game, but like that wasn't even.
That
I
discounts
tried.
all your other games.
Bro,
before
I
that.
tried
I
to
understand.
cheat. I tried
Can
to
I say
cheat.
something?
And the phone was left at the back.
Yeah.
But he had his watch and shit
No,
on.
no, no, no,
Yes,
no.
yes,
He doesn't,
yes,
he doesn't
yes,
have that type of watch, bro.
yes.
But how
He
can you
doesn't
try
have
to
that type of
cheat at
watch.
code
Bro,
names?
No,
That's-
no, no.
that's
Guys,
something I don't fuck
code
with, huh?
names
With
is the game
enthusiasm.
to cheat. You're
Yes.
not mad.
Yeah,
It's
there's
like
no
how
game.
you
Bro, Rihanna, these
bond
guys are-
with your team.
Yeah,
because you're
yeah, yeah.
cheating.
He was messaging him the fucking
No,
words.
so-
No, 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 no,
messaging
no.
is a
One
bit
second,
much.
one second.
I'm
I
saying
can
like-
actually go into the history and prove that was not true.
You
did you
100% messaged.
I
Oh, you
messaged-
said no. He said, I'll blink twice if you're right.
Yeah. yeah.
Shut up, bro.
That's
So
the way
sorry,
to
you had to
cheat.
go through the words and then you would blink.
Yes,
and,
exactly.
That's the way
Very
to cheat.
rubbish,
Yeah.
bro.
We should definitely do. We should definitely do a code names with which guest?
Whoever. But one thing about me when it comes back to this competitiveness is that I'm a man of integrity, bro. I don't cheat in games. Jay can attest to this.
That's true.
Because we play this game, and I once gave a penalty to my team that made us lose by 1 point.
You're right. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because bro, the game has to be played fairly, bro.
I agree, man.
Otherwise, there's no point in it.
Yeah.
So
What are
then
we
it's
here for?
everyone
It's
against
anarchy.
Aman, including his team.
I'm down to be me.
But that's
and
why
Aman versus
That's why
Aman.
Aman's game master. Like he really is in the fucking
Yeah.
every time. Right?
Okay, what's your answer, Rihanna?
I think maybe, you know me, like I'm damn like, oh my god, like hi, like I love you guys, like ha ha ha. Not you guys, but like just generally like people I've met for the first time. I think people take my like, I think I'm just trying to be nice and then they think like, oh, is she my best friend now?
We've spoken about this.
And I
before.
don't think I am.
Oh,
I think
mine is
people
kind of
like-
the opposite of this.
Oh, where you people
Where
don't like
people
you.
think I'm damn serious and shit about. So like even when I meet my friends sometimes, like it's not that I don't think I'm extremely happy to see them. I just don't know how to express it. So sometimes it just feels like
You're not.
I'm cold.
Yeah.
You know, but
I get a cold vibe from you, but that might be just personal.
yeah, that's personal.
The amount Aryan laughs is the amount that how true it is. I'm just telling you right now.
Yeah, I feel that.
What life we live, huh?
Thanks for reassuring me. I fucking
You know
feel
those things that you think about yourself, that your insecurities, they're right.
That's so true, man.
No.
You actually do suck, and it's not a voice.
No, it's not. Your insecurities are just your mind telling you things, but you have to tell your mind, shut up. Have you seen that reel where you name your mind something?
The answer is almost always no,
Yeah.
bro. To that question.
No, but like if I name my mind like Kiran, then I'll just be like,
Fuck is up
and
with-
Kiran says to me, like, oh Ariana, you're like, you can't do this. Like, you
shut
are
the
not.
fuck up, Kiran. You don't know me.
Yeah.
You know,
I'd be
it's schizophrenia talk or
Kiran,
something like, what is going
I'd
on,
be
bro?
like, I'd be like, Kiran, are you okay? Like, just relax. You're being a bitch. Like, you're being a little bit of a bitch.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like how you would
100%.
tell your friend, like if you
Yeah.
told me, like, oh Ariana, you're not capable. Like, you're not good enough. Then I'd be like, Jay, just fucking relax. Like,
Yeah,
mind your own
straight up,
business.
straight up,
So that's what
straight
you tell Kiran in your mind.
100%.
Ariana,
Fuck Kiran,
if I walk into a room and you're talking to Kiran, bro, I'm calling the institutions. Are you crazy? What are you talking about?
No, I talk to myself anyway. But I
That's
talk
true.
to myself like I'm talking to other people, which is even worse. Because it's not like, oh shit, Ariana, like, oh, you fucked it or something.
Yeah,
like,
why isn't
oh,
your mind named
I
Ariana?
forgot. No. Because that's then me talking to me. I'm talking to someone else.
She's just hyping her own
I'd
mind
love
up.
to
She's
do like a-
Ariana, I love you so much. But she doesn't believe it
no,
herself.
but when I'm
The mind is you, bro.
when I
Have you guys
talk
seen
to
the
myself,
POV show? Do you guys know the POV show? It's a
Creep
very
show.
popular.
Creep show.
No. It's called the POV show.
Like, it's a TikTok series.
No. It's a very old, like, English.
Creep show,
UK
bro.
No, it's called the POV show. Aman.
It's
Cat-
there.
is it a category
It is
or not?
1000%
Okay, what
not
is it
called
about?
the POV
It's
show.
called the POV show.
Okay,
Are you
what is
talking about
it
the David
about?
Mitchell one?
I don't know what you're talking about, actually. I don't know who that is. But it's called the POV. It's called the POV
Not
show.
creep show. It's called something. It's not called the POV show.
It's called
Okay,
the
yaar,
POV.
whatever it's called, what is it
And
about?
I would love to see
What's it called again?
Ariana's POV because, like, they'll be like, it's a POV. When he finds out it's POV, it's gonna be pretty
It's
embarrassing.
not called the POV show.
Maybe
bro.
there's two shows.
So he's
Has
definitely thinking
that
about
thought
something
ever
else.
crossed anyone's mind?
And,
Peep show. It's called Peep show.
A peep show.
He said that, bro.
I said
He's-
creep show. It was
Oh.
Peep show.
Peep show.
It was not
yeah.
called the fucking
So
POV show,
They
bro.
basically do like
POV
POVs.
is so modern
they
to be an
basically
old
do
show.
like POVs, and like it's the person just talking at them while their own thoughts are actually what is voiced over. I'd love to like do an episode of Ariana like that, bro.
Oh yeah, like
Like
what
of like
you-
her just interacting with people and like
then you're voicing
shaking
it
her hand and be
over.
like, hey, what's up? What's your name? And then they start talking, blacks out. It's just Ariana's mind
Oh,
just like talking
Oh,
over
that's
it.
cool.
that is cool.
It's a very cool concept. One of my favorite shows of all time.
What is it like?
I didn't know the name.
podcast or
No, it's a proper like
It's,
TV
it's
show,
a,
bro.
It's a
TV
P.
show.
It's called the Peep Show.
It's very famous
It's
TV
super
show.
fucking
Yeah,
famous.
yeah, yeah.
It's
Interesting.
great, bro.
Speaking
It's
of
too good.
niche TV shows, I used to watch this TV show back when like all of us used to watch like actual TV. And it was a show, I don't remember what channel it was on, but it was like a show to teach people English.
Oh, Mind Your Language. It's called
Right.
Mind Your Language. Yeah. It's called Mind Your Language.
Is it where they would have like a lesson and then they would
Yes.
have a skit followed
Yes,
by...
yes, that's my
No,
idea.
no.
Language.
Mind Your Language is a
Yeah.
show about an English classroom. It was not they're teaching you a lesson and doing a skit.
No, mine
talking
was
about a different
mine
show.
was like an actual show to teach
Yes,
people how
yes.
to speak in English.
Oh.
But it was so like entertaining. Like I used to be really entertained by it.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
nice that you went. Is that your pick for TV shows? Because we'll move into picks now.
No, my pick for TV shows is actually the last season and actually the whole series of Handmaid's Tale. If anyone hasn't watched
Oh,
it,
you just finished that? Yeah.
insane,
Yeah.
amazing.
Isn't that why like they give birth for other people or some shit?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
That's
Wild.
fucking
I've
crazy.
been-
It's horrible. It's like, but it's all based on like real life
yeah,
things that have
yeah.
happened.
Wild,
That's
bro.
quite cool.
I've fully binged the new Shane Gillis show.
Oh, yeah.
Tires.
I've
bro.
been meaning to watch that
I
actually.
love their
Someone-
chemistry. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
main two guys, amazing.
I was watching
bro.
the pilot today because yesterday someone was like, "Oh, you gotta watch Tires."
Yeah.
It's too
Okay,
good.
I'm
This season
gonna
1
be
came
on
out
it.
like a year ago, bro. I didn't
Yeah.
know. I watch both right
Yes,
now.
yes. I've been watching the newest season of MasterChef Australia.
Oh,
Sick.
how's
Yeah.
it going, bro?
Pretty good. Like the judges are now like old contestants.
One of them.
No, two. Two of them.
Andy?
Who's
Andy and the other lady, Poe.
Oh, Poe's now judge. Oh yeah, because that guy
So-
passed
I
away.
remember.
Before the
All
yes,
three
yes.
others
The
are
Irish guy
gone.
passed away.
Yeah, the fucking bald
Gary
dude
Matt.
had like mad
Gary Matt and
embezzlement and
George,
shit.
because,
like he embezzled
Yeah.
like 5 million
he
from his
embezzled
company,
from
didn't
his
pay
restaurant.
shit, and like.
Oh.
But then they all left with him, and now they do tours and they just fuck around.
Oh, they're still together?
yeah.
Oh, that's
Apparently,
nice.
when I was in
They
Sri
love
Lanka,
it,
That's
yeah.
nice. That's cool. I mean,
when
I would
in Sri
love.
Lanka doing the cooking
I
class.
would love
were
for
there?
them.
No, the woman who taught my cooking class, the last class she taught before us was with
Stop!
That's sick.
Amazing.
Gary and
Oh,
George.
damn.
or
I'm
whatever.
glad they're all still together though.
Oh,
like
Matt
it's
and
like when
George.
Top Gear did their
Yeah.
own thing with Grand Tour.
Yeah.
So they whatever. But yeah, MasterChef Australia is just like hitting for me
Love
right
that
now,
show.
bro. And it's like it's long, it's continuous. Like the second episode came, it was a service challenge. I'm like, on the second episode, really gotta give them
What
a
is it
service
on?
challenge. It's on Hotstar.
Hotstar.
Sick.
Which, by the way, Geo Hotstar,
Sick.
great interface.
But they've taken off shows.
again,
They took off White Collar, and they took off Dave.
why?
But they
what?
added all 4 seasons of Ghosts.
Oh.
But they
Okay.
took off Dave and White Collar.
Interesting.
But then
Why
they
you
added
think-
High Potential, which coincidentally is my pick. High Potential on Hotstar. Well,
What
it's
is this?
an ABC show? It's a it's bro. It is
I
castle
thought you
vibes.
didn't like ABCs.
Oh.
You guys don't
ABCD.
understand the reference.
No, I love you guys.
You're so funny. Everyone in the comments was very like taken by this controversial opinion. It's
Yeah.
probably all of them only.
Anyway,
I didn't say anything bad. I love everyone.
yeah, sure. She literally just said she doesn't. Bro.
Who do I not love?
That was your thing, saying I tell everyone I love them, but I
Oh,
don't.
like when I meet them for the first time, I think they take my niceness as like being like, oh my god, does she want to be my best friend? But no, that's just me being nice.
Yeah, fuck off.
Anyway, talking about High Potential, it's like it's kind of terrible in the best way. It's like it's Castle, White Collar, Psych, but made today. It's based on a French show. It's based on this like
That sounds awesome.
That
bro.
sounds fucking insane,
It's,
bro.
dude, it's about this cleaning lady who is like a she has high potential because she's a high IQ individual or whatever, and she's just like she's basically like Sherlock Holmes, and
Like
she
Psych.
helps. Yeah, and she helps the cops solve crimes.
But
Bro.
she's still a cleaning lady on the
no,
side.
no. She in the start she's a cleaning
Oh,
lady,
she start-
and then
oh, okay,
and
okay,
then
okay.
she like rearranges
At
the
a murder
like,
scene, she's
the-
like, it's like
she-
Good Will Hunting for
yeah,
like.
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay,
And she
okay, I
rearranges the
understand.
murder board and
I got
shit,
it, I got
and
it.
it's great. It's like what the fuck's going on, bro? This show is so good.
Okay, sick, man.
Classic.
Tires and High Potential.
High
Hold on.
potential. It's like it's
Tires
not.
is a
I'm-
great
I'm
pick for
literally-
your
I'm literally just making a-
workplace.
Yeah,
I know, I know, I know.
lunchtime.
I'm like
watch.
making a note right now actually
Yeah.
to do
And then I
this.
said Phineas and Ferb new season banging, bro. I saw all 10 episodes.
Oh, it's out?
So-
Sick.
Yeah, yeah.
It's over
On what?
also.
They're doing 10 episode drops weekly. It's on Hotstar.
Weekly 10 episodes.
Wow, I know
Because
what
it's
I'm
like a
watching
20
tonight.
episode season, so they're doing 10 and 10.
Tires is a workplace thing anyway.
Yeah,
right?
it's too
Okay,
good.
sick,
But
sick,
Phineas
sick.
and Ferb, new season, they like reinvented the show a little bit, but it still works. So it's not that super
Nice.
predictable format.
Yeah.
Like they've changed it up. The jokes are fucking hilarious still. Dude, what a show, man. Phineas and
Sick.
Ferb, good vibes.
Good
and I'm looking
songs?
for a new, great songs. I'm looking for a new show to watch right now, which is why I was trying out Tires. I might start Adults. I've
Your
heard
friends
Adults
and
is good.
neighbors.
Your Friends and Neighbors on the list.
It's damn good.
What else is on my list? Overcompensating is on my list.
Oh,
Heard good
I tried
things.
watching that. I didn't like
No.
it.
I tried watching that new Steve Carell show. What is that? The fucking
4 seasons.
four
or something.
seasons?
Yeah,
It was
sucked.
pretty
Didn't
lame.
like it also.
Sucked. I
Four
like
seasons.
watched like the first 20 minutes. I'm like, dude, I could not give
It's
less of a fuck.
meant
Yeah.
for middle-aged people.
Yeah,
I've
the,
heard.
the hard thing with new shows is getting you to give a fuck about the characters.
Yes.
That's like I find that like old 2000s did that super well. Whereas they invested more into the backstory of things somehow. I just feel like there's no I don't care
from
about.
episode
I don't
one.
care
You know what
about
it is?
these guys.
You know what it is? In the 2000s, if there was a show on TV, we didn't really have an option.
Yeah.
Like it was on TV, you watch it. Maybe
You
can
have
scroll,
to get to the point where you cared
like,
about them.
or you scroll 2-3 channels, but eventually you have to pick one out of like 4 options.
Yeah.
Today, bro, if I don't like the first 10 minutes of a show,
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck it. I'll just
No,
start something else.
100%.
Yeah.
And then,
You're
like,
absolutely right.
And like our comfort shows are so accessible, bro.
Yeah.
It's so easy for me to like, I don't want to watch
and
this.
not take a chance on
I'll
the
watch
first
How I Met
10
Your Mother
episodes.
again, or I'll watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine again. Like today,
I was actually just thinking about Brooklyn Nine-Nine when I said like it's the Brooklyn Nine-Nine is maybe one of the most relatively new shows that kind of got the
Instantly,
cast.
right?
Yeah.
I saw an interesting video this week on the repercussions on the girl or the lady who owns the Breaking Bad house.
yeah.
So basically, you know that scene where Walter throws the pizza on the.
Yes.
So now people who found that house in New Mexico over the last 10 years, she's had like 500 pizzas thrown on her roof.
Oh no.
And then she basically
You got to find a way to keep it somehow, like a catcher or something. You know, like sanitize just that part.
no, but like the
And-
internet made her out to be like a huge bitch because there would be just videos of her being like, get the fuck off my property and stuff like that. But then this interview that I saw was actually like showing how fucking affected her life has gotten by Breaking Bad. Where like she cannot live properly. She has like fences around.
Why don't you just
There's
fucking move, bro? At that
Same
point,
with-
like
it's tough. Now this is your like family homes.
family home. She
Oh,
was
it's
there
her
since
family home?
She was there since she was 12. She's now like a 50-year-old
Breaking
woman.
Bad shot in her home.
They
No,
shot
no,
in
no,
her
no.
home.
It
Yes.
was the exterior.
No, the exterior and all the pool scenes and everything were in her house.
It's not the like they just use it as the exterior.
So she
Same
was
with-
talking about how, you know how there's that one scene where all the flight parts
The debris.
disassemble.
Yeah.
So they were like, they had basically put a camera on a balloon to like film everything, and then she's like looking up there, and then the balloon like just it goes missing, and they find the camera like 250 miles away, and because the execs were so concerned that this farmer who found it would have the footage, they were willing to pay them a lot of money. And whatever, something happened, they negotiated something, got the camera back, only to find out that the camera guys left the lens cap on and didn't film anything.
Oh my god.
That's too good.
Iconic.
wild.
And she was
bro.
like, this is the kind of shit that was happening in my fucking pool for like 10 years of my life.
I mean, I'm sure she
But
got
that-
paid. I'm
that
sure she
she
got
got
paid.
paid for. It's the
and even the
after effects.
value of a house has gone up by
Yeah,
10x.
yeah.
I mean, same with the Sex and the City house. Have you seen that video of that guy coming out being like,
Yeah.
"Hey guys, like please don't like you can take photos, but like don't knock on my door. Like
Yeah.
Carrie doesn't live here. It's
Yeah.
me. Like you know?
Wow, that's so
I feel like
crazy,
when
bro.
it's such an iconic show, these like big networks should just like buy the house,
Buy the
Yeah.
house.
turn it into like
But
a museum
like sometimes
or
they don't want to
something.
sell it, bro.
That's the thing. But if you like, you should at this point just turn it into a museum. Do something with it where it's like this, because whoever lives in the friend's house or
It's
the Sex
hell.
and the City
Yeah.
house or whatever house, it's like your life is fucked. It's okay if you're like a bar or a business or something.
Yeah,
It's like,
because
okay,
then
cool.
it's like
Yeah.
free.
It's like
Like,
people
yeah,
are coming,
yeah.
right? And then you want people to come. Not when it's your
But
home.
initially, when she was like, everyone who came was nice. It's just that one scene fucked up my whole life because literally the day after that scene, someone came to our house to throw pizza on her.
Oh no. How sad.
Same with like Drake and Josh. Have you seen that video of how like they sold? And what most people do is they buy the house and they renovate it so it doesn't look like the original
Yeah.
house anymore. So it's just
Sure.
okay. Then people have no reason to come. Anyway, that's a good end of the episode.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I just have one more thing to say. You guys seen the Key and Peele anger translator scene?
Yes.
Aditya should be Ariana's anger translator.
What do you mean?
Like I'll say something and then I'll
Like, you
say
know, the
something
Obama
nice.
anger translator.
Oh,
Like I'll say,
I think we should do it for each other. Like where you are nice to
you
people,
say
but
it.
I'll tell them what you actually think.
yeah, that's
and
what
then
he
I'm
said.
mean to people and you tell them what I actually think.
Which is
But
what he
it's nice.
said. Oh, which is nice.
Which is nice.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Next step.
Next step.
POV. POV.
Cool, man.
Cool
It's
and
dinner
open.
time, I think. So let's
It is
call it
dinner
that.
time.
Awesome.
Cheers
Thank
to
you
you
guys for
guys.
watching.
See you guys next time.
I was wild in the winter looking for ya. Why do I get the sense I know ya? Why it might be the paranoia? Hiding but now you got me